Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much once again joining me for tea time. Today we have a little bit of misty morning, and that is it. You know, I love the bergamot. So good, so good. I hope you're joining me with your cup of tea, maybe a cup of coffee, hanging out, talking tech, talking photo, talking video. Today is not going to be any of the three things. It's a little bit different today. This is, I guess, a vlog, a standard vlog. Not having to do with any of the three things that we're always talking about. This is actually going to be auto related. Now, let me just say the reason for this is because I took some pictures during the hurricane, and in the picture was a Bronco. It's a new Bronco in the family, and I just got a ton of questions about it. Instead of just answering all of the questions, I just want to answer one, and it is a big question, so to speak. I had a lot of people wanting to know, how does the vehicle look with the top off, and also how to take it off and how to put it back. Is it hard? Is it not hard? Do you need one person, two? What does it take? So that's what I did. And instead of just doing it and throwing you a couple of pictures, I recorded some video so you can see it actually being done, and I tell you exactly how to do it. So if you're here for specifically that, you could just kind of move forward a little bit in this video and get to that. So I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. I'm going to first give you some information about the Bronco, because a lot of people were interested in it. And then after giving you the information, I'm going to give you the rundown on how to take it apart, so to speak. It's actually three pieces. You have the front piece, which is almost like my old 1978 Z28 with T-tops. Those T-tops, let's say, come off, which is kind of cool. And then you have a center unit, which takes even more of the roof off. And then finally, you have this back piece. And it's kind of heavy, and that takes the rest of it off. And that's all you have left is kind of like this Jeep thing. Now, the vehicle also allows you to take off the doors. We didn't take off the doors because the hurricane just went through and there was a lot of stuff that needed to be done. So we did just take off the roof, and that's what I'm going to show you here. Before I get into this, I want to say that if you haven't downloaded any of my ebooks, go check them out. Go over to JCristina.com/books. Once again, JCristina.com/books. They're free. 100% free, just for you being here. Also, if you would like this video even in the least, please consider throwing it a thumbs up. That would be very, very helpful. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. And then click this little bell icon over here so when I go live or when a new video comes out, you will be notified of it immediately. One last thing. About, let's say 15, 20 videos ago, I took a look at some wallets that were sent to me. And I said, as I do with any product that's sent to me for free, just for me to look at, I'm not going to do a full review on them. I'll just take a look at it and I will let you know if they're any good. And I did. It's this wallet right here. I know it's kind of odd looking. It's from Ekster, E-K-S-T-E-R. And I checked this out. Normally, like, I'm a bifold type of guy. I said, yeah, this is kind of small. I'm going to give it a shot. They gave me three wallets, the actual standard bifold, this, and then something even smaller than this. And then I said, this one looks like something that I would carry. Guys, this thing is unbelievable. Normally, I don't do a second video on anything that I get unless it is something that I'm like, wow about. And this thing is simply wow. All right. So anyways, it looks like this. I don't use the bifold anymore. I'm only using this. You can open it up. I throw some money here in the side. On the back side, I have my driver's license and a couple other cards that I need. And then for credit cards, we just have a little button down here. We push that button and out comes 4 credit cards. I think it holds 5 altogether, but that's basically it. In the past, my credit cards were all bent, like the shape of my right butt cheek. They're not anymore. They're actually pristine. Usually within about 2 months, 3 months, I would have to get new credit cards because they're always broken or busted up of some kind. And like I said, not anymore. I was really amazed by this thing. There's a couple of things that I would like to see changed. Now, right here, you would have a place where you'd put your money. I like putting the money here on this side piece, whereas it looks like extra credit cards, which normally would be here, extra credit cards will be placed here. But if you put extra credit cards in here, it doesn't fold closed as well as I want it to be. I want it to be as thin as possible. For many years, I was using a tri-fold. Finally, I backed off to a bifold, and I was wondering why my lower back hurts all the time. And it was basically because I'm sitting down and I'm just slightly cocked up on the right-hand side. And then later on during the day, I'm like, man, my lower back is killing me. You don't know why. Well, that's why. Because us men have these massive wallets in our back pockets. It's just stupid, right? Women don't have this problem. Well, they have shoulder problems, right? So I did get with the company and said, hey, listen, I do like your product. Is there any way that I can offer a discount to the people that watch my channel? And they said, yeah, they can go ahead and just log into the website. I'll put a link down below. And when they go into that link, they're going to get, I think, 25% off or something. Anyways, you get an additional 5% off if you use promo code JCristina. Very simple. The same name as the channel. JCristina, no H, Christina. That's it. So definitely check them out. I give this I would say a 9 out of 10. This is just awesome. And it still smells like leather. Great. I'm going to keep using it. And after probably about 6 months, I'll do another review and I'll let you know how it held up to my right butt cheek. Something like that. Anyways, let's get into the video. So once again, this is a 2022 Ford Bronco Outer Banks edition, and it's definitely not your dad's old Ford Bronco. This thing has a ton of amenities. Now, the Ford Bronco comes in 2 or 4-door models. This is a 4-door version. Now, there are 6 different trim levels. The Bronco base model, then the Big Bend, Black Diamond, Outer Banks, which this is the one that I'm featuring in this video, the Badlands, and finally, Wild Track. Now, these Broncos come in either a 2.3-liter turbo, 2.7-liter, or 3.0. Now, they're all turbocharged. The 2.3 is a 4-cylinder, making 300 horsepower and 330 foot-pounds of torque, whereas the 2.7-liter is a 6-cylinder with 325 horsepower and 415 foot-pounds of torque. And finally, the 3.0 is once again a 6-cylinder, but the horsepower and the torque rating is not available as of the making of this video. Now, they're all EcoBoost engines. The 2-door model comes with either a 10-speed automatic or a 7-speed manual transmission. The 4-door models are either 2.7-liter or 3.0-liter and only come with the 10-speed automatic transmission. Manual is not available. The Broncos are all 4-wheel drive, but they are part-time 4-wheel drive selectable. I've heard that you can take the rear section of the hardtop off yourself, or maybe with your girlfriend or wife. The answer to that is an absolute no. You cannot. This thing is not light. The back portion is about 80 pounds or even heavier. And if you're just holding it or picking it up, maybe waist height, well, your wife or girlfriend should not have a problem with it. But the fact of the matter is you not only have to lift it, but then you have to shoulder press it over your head and then carry it, which is an absolute no-go. Now, I did find a product over on Amazon that is perfect for doing this yourself, and I think this is an absolute must-have. If not, I think the rear section of this hardtop really won't come off very often. You'll only be able to take it off when the boys are over at your house. I'll put a link to this product in the description as well as the pinned comment, because honestly, once again, this is a must-have. Now, since taking the hardtop off is the exact same thing as putting it back on, just in reverse, I figure I'll show you how to reassemble it, because that's where I've heard some people having a problem. So going in reverse, we're going to start with the back portion, and then the middle, and then finally the front section of the hardtop. Once that heavy 80+ pound back portion is in position, there are 10 bolts securing it to the vehicle. There's 2 bolts on the top of the vehicle, 8 bolts inside of the vehicle, 4 on each side. You want to make sure that you finger tighten the bolts first so that the alignment is perfect before you use your ratchet to secure them. Once the rear section of the hardtop is secured, you're going to want to reconnect the wire loom as well as your rear windshield wiper sprayer hose. Now, both of these do have a release button that you need to press when you take them apart, but when reconnecting them, you just simply snap them together. Next, we're going to secure the centerpiece of the hardtop. Now, this is much lighter and this can be done yourself. When lowering the centerpiece onto the vehicle, make sure that your brackets are positioned out of the way. If not, you're not going to be able to set it on the top of the vehicle. The center section of the hardtop does have a total of 5 fasteners. 2 snapping hinge style fasteners and 3 twist style fasteners. There's 1 on each side of the vehicle and then 1 in the middle. Lastly is the 2 front units of the hardtop. Now these remind me of the T-tops from one of my old Camaros. Ford does provide a nice plush bag for these units, and I would recommend that you use them so that they don't get scratched, and you can put them out of the way in the trunk once you take them off. Now these are really simple to pop into place, and once they are aligned, there are a total of 8 fasteners that hold these in place. 2 snapping hinge style fasteners and 2 twist style fasteners towards the front of the vehicle and 4 twist style fasteners towards the back. Simply secure these and you're done. So that's it, guys. What'd you think about that? Pretty neat truck, right? Pretty neat truck. I like it. I think it's kind of like a Jeep Wrangler on crack. I don't know. There's a lot of amenities to it that the Jeep Wranglers don't have, and the feel of it. Now, of course, this is a Ford. It's not a Chrysler. So, you know, some people will be like, I like Ford. I hate Ford. I like Chrysler. I hate whatever. So my wife has a Jeep. So I do have Jeeps in the family also. But it does have a more solid build, I want to say, over the Jeep. That's my personal opinion. Now, obviously, this is brand new. This is not my vehicle. This is my future son-in-law's vehicle. So I will let you know if it holds up as I think it will. The vehicle itself has a lot of power. It looks cool. Once you take the doors off and the top off, you're literally just sitting out in the open just like you would in a Jeep. But like I said, it's a little bit more robust, I think. Anyways, a lot of you guys wanted to know about this where I didn't even know that it was in the shot. I took those photos of the Starlink during the storm, and the Bronco was down below it, and people were like, what is that? Is that the new Bronco? And tell us all about it and all this stuff, and what do you think about it? That's what this video was all about. I hope you enjoyed this. Once again, this is more of a vlog. It's not my normal thing, so if this wasn't for you, I understand. We will get back to regular programming, photo, video, and tech, probably later on today, if not tomorrow. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this, once again, please throw the video a thumbs up. That will be very helpful. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools I've invented for you and me over the years, and hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me and my family. That's it, guys. I'm out of here for another vlog. Many blessings to you and your family. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next one. Love you all.